All right, you guys. So let's get into it. Salute to everybody tapped on in. It is your boy Ticket. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. And you guys can hear me, let me know. Because this one right here is off the chain. And this is Mark Sanchez, former NFL quarterback. He used to play for the New York Jets. And this dude has flown under the radar for a minute now. But today, uh, yeah, man, a lot of things have come out. Now, Mark Sanchez, again, is a former NFL quarterback and a current Fox Sports analyst. He has faced several controversies and legal issues throughout his career and his personal life. They include a 2006 sexual assault allegation while he was at USC, University of Southern California, a 2011 public controversy over a relationship with a 17-year-old high school senior, right? Which was legal but widely criticized. A 2018 NFL suspension for PED violation, and most recently, what just happened the other day in this scandal where this dude was stabbed and the entire scandal. I'm gonna go through it. Now, first of all, his 2006 sexual assault allegation at University of Southern California. Now, in April 2006, during his freshman year at the University of Southern California, Mark Sanchez was arrested by the Los Angeles Police Department on suspicion of sexual assault. The accusation came from a 19-year-old female at USC student who reported that Mark Sanchez had assaulted her around 12:30 a.m. on April the 26th. She identified him as her attacker following the incident. Sanchez was held in custody overnight and released the next day on a $200,000 bail. Now, the University of Southern California immediately placed him on interim suspension from the football team and all university activities pending the investigation. I'm telling y'all this because I want y'all to think about how they're shitting all over Shedeur Sanders, who has nothing like this on his resume. But this guy, not only was he able to go through this and make the NFL, right? He was able to become a starting quarterback and everything in the NFL and an analyst for Fox after his NFL career is over with. But Shedeur Sanders, who doesn't have any of these things on his name, who haven't done any of this stuff, he gets raked through the coal and talked about like a dog, and they act like, and they make lies up on this dude and shit all over this dude like he ain't nothing. Let's keep going. So that Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office, they conducted a full review, including medical examinations of both the accuser and Mark Sanchez, which were inconclusive regarding the use of force. Inconclusive. The case was described as a one-on-one allegation with no additional witnesses or corroborating physical evidence. The accuser admitted to engaging in consensual kissing, petting, and removing of her top prior to the alleged assault. On June the 3rd, 2006, prosecutors announced they would not file charges, citing insufficient evidence to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. University of Southern California reinstated Mark Sanchez shortly after, though he faced intern team discipline for unrelated issues from that night. Underage drinking, he was 19, and using false identification to enter a bar. Now, Mark Sanchez representative described the accusation as false and emphasized his full cooperation with the investigators. No further legal action was taken in this moment, and the incident did not impact his NFL draft stock, even though Shedeur Sanders fell 5 rounds. Because they said that Shedeur Sanders said, I'm legendary. Think about this shit. Let's keep going. He was selected in the fifth overall. He was selected fifth overall, not in the fifth round. Mark Sanchez was selected fifth overall by the New York Jets in the 2009 NFL draft. Think about that now. Let's keep going. 2011, his relationship with a 17-year-old girl when he was already in the NFL. In early February of 2011, reports surfaced about Mark Sanchez's brief romantic involvement with a 17-year-old woman or girl that was a high school senior at the time from Greenwich, Connecticut. Now, the story broke via Deadspin, which detailed text messages, photos, and other evidence confirming the pair had hooked up, starting on New Year's Eve 2010, after meeting at a Jets game. Kruger, the daughter of a wealthy Connecticut couple reportedly hired a lawyer amid family concerns, initially fueling speculation of a potential statutory R word charges coming. However, New York's age of consent is 17, and the relationship was consensual, meaning Mark Sanchez, who was 24, broke no state laws or NFL conduct policies. Now, the controversy stemmed from the age gap and power imbalance. Mark Sanchez was a high-profile NFL starter earning millions, while Kruger was still in high school. Now, the media coverage portrayed it as an example of poor judgment, with outlets like the NFL calling Sanchez immature and questioning his off-field maturity during a critical playoff push for the New York Jets. The timing exacerbated scrutiny, coming amid other Jets distractions like the Brett Favre scandal. Sanchez's camp did not comment extensively, and the Jets organization declined to address his quote-unquote private life, stating it was not a legal team matter. The story faded quickly without any legal repercussions, but it damaged Mark Sanchez's public image and marketability at that time. Now, in 2018, April the 13th, while he was a free agent after a brief stint with the Cowboys and the Redskins, the NFL suspended Mark Sanchez for the first 4 games of the 2019 season for violating the league's performance enhancement drug policy. Sanchez tested positive for a banned substance, but attributed it to unknowing supplement contamination. What do you think about that? In a public statement denying intentional use, he expressed disappointment and committed to appealing the suspension, emphasizing his respect for the game's integrity. The NFL upheld the penalty, and Sanchez did not play in 2019 as a result. This was his only documented PED issue in the league. He returned to action in 2021 with the Kansas City Chiefs, but retired shortly thereafter. And now, in 2025, on October the 4th, 2025, Mark Sanchez was involved in a physical altercation downtown Indianapolis shortly before 12:30 a.m., right, near Lou Miller's Pub and Eatery between the Westin and Indianapolis Marriott downtown hotels. He was in town to broadcast the Colts versus the Raiders game for Fox Sports the next day. The incident involved a 69-year-old box truck driver collecting used cooking oil from a loading dock. According to court documents, surveillance video, and witness statements, Mark Sanchez, appearing intoxicated, confronted the driver over parking at the dock, yelling and acting erratically. He unlawfully entered the truck by opening the driver's door and initiating a heated conversation. Sanchez then chased the driver, grabbed him, threw him against the wall, body slammed him to the ground, and continued assaulting this man in an alley near a dumpster. Witnesses saw the men recording each other on their phones, initially mistook them for friends. The driver, who was in fear of his life, said, "This guy is trying to kill me," sprayed Mark Sanchez with pepper spray from his pocket. When Mark Sanchez advanced again, the driver pulled a knife and stabbed him 2 or 3 times in the upper torso. Sanchez reacted with shock, turned, and fled northbound in the alley. Sanchez was rushed to the hospital in critical condition with stab wounds, but was later stabilized. The driver suffered a laceration on his left cheek and was treated at Methodist Hospital and released. He claimed self-defense. Mark Sanchez was arrested at the hospital and formally charged by the Marion County Prosecutor's Office with 3 misdemeanors. Why did misdemeanors? I don't know. He straight up went in, and we already heard what happened, man. Battery resulting injury for assaulting the other driver, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle entering the truck without permission, and public intoxication. He told the detectives he recalled grabbing for a window and had no memory of the stabbing or location. An initial court hearing was pending as of October the 5th, 2025. Prosecutor Ryan Mears called the escalation unnecessary and vowed to follow the facts. Fox Sports replaced Mark Sanchez with Brady Quinn for the podcast. Video quality from nearby hotels was poor, limiting further evidence. No major allegations against Mark Sanchez appear in the public records, though minor team-related incidents right? A 2010 Inez Sands reporter harassment probe involving Jets player broadly, not Sanchez specifically, have been loosely associated with him in the media retrospectives, right? But this is just a pattern of this dude's history to be somewhere around troubling situations. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. First of all, did Fox News fire? I mean, did Fox Sports fire this guy? He's a representation of Fox Sports. When you work for a company like that, and you're out and about, you're representing. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. They killed and destroyed Shadur Sanders. I want y'all to understand it. Shadur Sanders got dropped 5 rounds because he told people that he was legendary. And he said he believed in himself more than people didn't believe in him. So because of that, people said he was cocky and he was unfit and that he wasn't as good quarterback. Mark Sanchez, before he came in the NFL, was accused of certain things and it didn't even hurt his draft stock. Number 5 overall, New York Jets. Then he got that whole situation for dating a 17-year-old while he's in the NFL. And that was legal, but she was a high school senior and he's in the NFL. Like I said before, man. And now you got this situation. Why in the blue hell would he be messing with this guy anyways? I want everybody to think about that. Why would Mark Sanchez, out of the blue, go up to a guy's truck and mess with a guy? Nigga, you ain't the police. You ain't SWAT. You ain't even top flight security of the world, Craig. Why would this dude just go around messing with people? Make it make sense, y'all. We have to make this shit make a lot of sense. Why did Mark Sanchez go effing with this dude who was in his car minding his own damn business? Think about what I just said, man. But this dude got a job on TV. Meanwhile, Mark Jackson can't even get a job in the NBA no more as a head coach. Mark Jackson said he believed in God and stand on his principles. He can't even get a job no more. Mark Sanchez had all those things happen to him. What does he do? He goes and has a TV job when he retires. Make it make sense. You bothering a dude, and Mark Sanchez could have got himself taken up out of here. Dude could have ended Mark Sanchez. And it would have been all self-defense. You roll up in this dude's truck, unlawfully entering this dude's property in an alleged aggressive manner. Bro, I'm just gonna tell y'all like this right now, man. This scumbag, to me, how many chances does a guy get? Once you got so many things on your resume, bro, that says problem. I'm starting to believe you are a problem. Straight up. Look at this dude, bro. Why are you messing with a man? The dude was loading allegedly cooking oil. Why would you be bothering a dude like that? Just think about that, y'all. The dude had this. He had to allegedly spray you with mace. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I think the charges should be more severe. He's been hit with misdemeanors. He gonna get hit with a slap on the wrist. And this is why I understand why people are so mad about other different situations, because of how other situations are judged. But me personally, I say, man, get all these scumbags and fuck about it. And I'm just be honest with you, bro. You want the world to be a better place for your youth, your kids, the other kids to grow up and have a better place to live, have a better place, just somewhere where they don't have to worry about bullshit every day, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. You got to worry about a dummy like this. This dude allegedly minding his business, doing his work, and this dude run down on him allegedly and just start fucking with him. I'm gone, man. And I almost lost his life off that shit. He almost lost his life. You say he was in critical condition. He almost lost his life capping. I wonder if Fox gonna fire him. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.